Hey, what is going on, gamers of all ages? It is your boy Marcus, the Television Gamer, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to give you guys a little update on my Switch collection. Now, I will say, this is like part of the second half, because I did, in the past, I made one showing what was at the time my entire Switch collection, but now I got even more. And I'm just going to show you the second half. And if this vid does pretty well and y'all enjoy it, I will show you the full version. But anyways, so what I'm going to do is just kind of give you all, show you guys the games and then give you a quick description of them. And might even give you guys some stories on when I got them. Or how I got them. Whatever. Anyways, let's just move the stack over and we'll start with this one. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. This is actually a pretty cool game, and I gotta admit, I'm not a massive Marvel fan, but it is still pretty fun. You get to build a team of like 4 different. You get to like create this team of 4 like heroes across like the Marvel universe, like Wolverine, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Captain America. Even Venom, of course. There's all sorts of characters you could unlock in this game, and it's pretty cool. Even the cutscenes are insane. So yeah, I got this game at GameStop back in, I want to say January or so. It was like a really crappy day. It was like super cloudy, and my dad and I, we actually had a plan to. I don't know how I still remember this, but we actually had a plan to go to this arcade spot, like an old school arcade place called like Diversion Game Room or something. I don't remember. It's like it's here in San Antonio. But yeah. So, anyways, we were gonna go there, but you know, it just didn't really go to plan. We went out to lunch, and my dad was like, "You know what? How about this? You know, since it's a pretty crappy day, and like instead of going to the arcade and doing that, I can hook you up with a new game to kind of substitute that." And I'm like, heck yeah, let's go. So went to GameStop, saw this, snagged it, and it's a pretty fun game, y'all. Even played this with my 11-year-old cousin Jacob. He liked it. It was pretty fun. So yeah, there's that. This one I'm actually gonna. This next one, I got 2 of these on the same day. I got Need for Speed Hot Pursuit and Sonic Frontiers. I got them both at Best Buy on the same day. I don't know, just wanted to go there, and also it was kind of like a little celebration for getting accepted into this program that I'm currently doing. I'm not gonna get like. How can I say it? It's kind of like this. I don't know. I'm not gonna really get into it right now, but maybe in the future I might explain. But it's like a program where they're gonna help you, like they kind of help you get set up with like assistive technology and like and all sorts of stuff. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not gonna go too deep into it. So, because I got qualified into it, I got to pick 2. I got a couple games. This one's pretty good. I would say Jacob definitely likes this one too, like a lot. Like before, he would constantly be begging me to play Asphalt 9 with him, which he kind of still does, but But yeah, he definitely likes this one. And then Sonic Frontiers, I will have to say, I kind of like this one. In fact, I would even say it's better than Sonic Colors Ultimate, which, not gonna lie, it's kind of a letdown because they took away some stuff that I kind of wish they would have kept. But we're not gonna get into that. But yeah, so this game, it's like Super Mario Odyssey in the sense where you have different worlds, like different sandbox-style worlds that you can explore, and there's a lot of different enemies and cool stuff like that. The boss battles are just insane in this one, y'all. And yeah, you get this neat little code, which I've already used, so sorry about that. If you have Sonic Frontiers and you're looking to get this stuff, I've already used that, so like I said, but yeah, so I would definitely recommend picking either this one up or this one up, whatever you guys prefer, if you're into racing or you like Sonic games. And then this next one, never thought I would be doing this, but this is my third NBA basketball game. Now, if you guys remember watching that first video where I showed you NBA 2K19, I mentioned to y'all that I didn't really play that as much because at the time I didn't really have a micro SD card. So it was just in the case, not really being used, but as soon as I got a micro SD card, I ended up having 2019 and then 2K22. And I got a story about that one. About how I got that one. That one's just crazy. But like I said, I have 2K19, 2K22, and now 2K23, and this is a pretty fun game. I'll jump on here, play a couple matches on my own, maybe do some My Career, do the Shoe Creator. My dad loves this too. I will admit he wins some matches, I win some matches. It's a good time, guys. It really is. And honestly, this game kind of, like before, like when it comes to like the best accessories, in my mind it was like a carrying case, because I would go like all over the place. Like I would take the city bus to school. I moved to another state. I moved to Texas back like last year in June, and I like it here, bro. It's starting a new chapter. Next up, we have Luigi's Mansion 3. This is my very first Luigi's Mansion game, and it's pretty fun. You're gonna hear me say that a lot, but it's enjoyable, y'all. It's not like scary to the point where it's not like it's not like Five Nights at Freddy's type of scary. I don't know, I've never played that game, but it's like fun scary. You're gonna have to try this game out to understand, but it's fun. And I actually had this one on my list at one point too. I really wanted to check this out, and boom, got my hands on it. We got about a few games here and a new one. You're gonna have to wait to find out. It's coming in a bit. Up next we have Pac-Man World Repack. Look, I'm not gonna lie. When I played this game at first, kind of made me rage a little bit because of some of the levels, but I warmed up to it, and it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm a big Pac-Man fan. In fact, if you've been a subscriber for a while, you should know that my channel's logo was Pac-Man. So yeah, I have a love for this guy. I have a whole decoration, Pac-Man decoration. Check it out. Look right there. Y'all see that? See the thing right there? I have a little cool Pac-Man decoration right there. So your boy's a retro guy. And the thing was, I was born in 2001, peeps. Yet I enjoy playing retro stuff. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for sure. And the next one, this is another case where I'm not a super big fan, but it's still a blast to play with, especially like with my dad. He likes playing this with me too. NASCAR Rivals. So yeah, I kind of got this game at Best Buy for like 40 something bucks or something. I don't remember, but it's a cool game. It almost has like an NBA 2K kind of feel, where you have My Career. You have like a car creator. You could just do like, you have split screen on this, and it's pretty good. I like it. I like it for sure. I think this probably would have been cool if it was 4 players, but you know, I guess it's all right. Is that a QR code? I didn't even notice that. I'm gonna have to try and scan that. But yeah, so we're getting pretty close to finishing up here. We got up the second to last. We have Pokemon Shield. Now, here's the thing. You'll also remember if you've seen that video. I'll try. I don't know. I might repost it or something. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll include it in a special video. You guys are gonna have to wait. And you might get to see these other games again. If you'll enjoy this one. So, yeah, we got Pokemon Shield. And actually, the reason why I wanted to get this was because I already finished Pokemon Sword. And, I wanted to kind of restart it, but without having to move all my current team into Pokemon Home. And plus, I'm waiting for another update to that application, which, if you're wondering what Pokemon Home is, I actually got a video for that planned coming soon, so you're gonna want to stay tuned in the future. But yeah, so I got this, and I gotta say, ever since I got Pokemon Sword, I've loved playing the Pokemon games. In fact, I have Pokemon Shining Pearl, Pokemon Legends Arceus. I have Pokemon Sword, like I already said, and then the current gen Pokemon Violet, and then I decided to get this one because I wanted to start fresh and also get to meet some characters that I had on Pokemon Masters EX, which, if you didn't see that video, I decided to stop simply because the scouts were just, the summoning system I just wasn't a fan of, dude. Like, I had enough of getting absolutely nothing, but we're not gonna talk about that. But now, the brand new game that your boy purchased literally today is this. No, I'm kidding. That's not even a game. That's just a little, it's like a pamphlet for games. But the new game that I actually bought was this one, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I will tell you what, guys, I've been wanting to get this game for sure, because I've had some friends talk about it. I've seen, like, I've seen them, like, they have it on their profiles, and you know, and also the fact that there was like a third version. It's like, I kind of want to see what this series is about first. So I've been seeing this game a lot too, like at GameStop, and not Best Buy, but mostly at GameStop, and I think even Target. So I decided to pull the trigger and get this thing, and here it is. I haven't even opened it yet. So let's go ahead and let's pop this baby out of the package here. Now, here's a, come on, there we go, yeah, we got it. So, when it comes to collecting games, my dad is kind of like, are you sure you're gonna play this? Are you sure this is something you're gonna enjoy? Because I see because you get games and they just end up, and you, like, I see your games and you don't play them at all, which, like, to him, I guess he thinks that, you know, I play, like, when he says that, he's like, are you sure you're gonna play that? Because you don't, like, any of the newer games you get, you don't play all the time. It's like, I explained to him that, like, I try to cycle my games. I try to make sure to give all of my games some love, because, no lie, don't get me wrong, I do have a favorite, like, game series, but I think it's good to just kind of play other ones. And so when my dad asked that question, I kind of have to explain to him, like, I make sure to give all my games some love, And like, if one of these or any other of the other titles end up on the bottom of the list, it doesn't mean that, you know, I hate it. It doesn't mean that, oh, I played it once and it's trash. It just means I'm giving it some time. I'm just giving some other games a chance, you know? And I think that's an important thing that you should do when gaming. Like, yes, of course, you should have fun, but at the same time, making sure you're exploring different, like, getting to know different games. And that's what I think gaming should be all about. Because, no lie, I know graphics is all the rage right now. Like, people want games with good graphics. But for me, I think it's more about the gaming experience that you have with them, right? Like, whether it's right now, just taking the game out of the plastic wrap and popping it in for the first time, going through the main menu screen or whatever, just getting to try the game. Even if it's like at those little demo stations that you find at Best Buy or Walmart, even if it's just taking that time to play through one race or finding one shrine in Breath of the Wild or whatever it is you're playing, it's important to not only get to know the games, but try different ones. And don't get me wrong, as much as I would like to have all the games of every series, you know, I didn't have, like, for example, Pokemon. As cool as it would be to get to know the older games, I didn't have a Game Boy. I didn't have, I did have a DS at one point, but I didn't know about the Pokemon series. I wasn't aware of it, so I ended up... So that's kind of how I got it. Actually, it was Pokemon Masters EX that inspired me to explore the Pokemon series, because when the Galar Gym Leaders debuted, the Fighting and Water-type gym leaders from those games, I had no idea who they were. I didn't know what games they were from. I just thought, oh, they're just new characters that they're throwing in. But after playing, I'm like, oh, okay, now I know where they're from. And it's like, now I want to see the Shield version. And yeah, I'm grateful for that. I'm glad that I get to experience other stuff. And I'm visually impaired, yo. Like, I don't know any other, like, honestly, I don't know too many blind gamers out there, but if anything, it's like, it's awesome for me to be able to experience this stuff, even though my vision isn't the best. And I'm even trying to show my younger cousin, my younger cousin, that, you know, as good as it is to have a favorite game, you also want to try other games. Because in the case, like, if there was a chance he got a new a Switch, I want him to be like, I want him to pick out a game that is familiar with, but he's familiar with, but also at the same time, like, pick something that you've never played before, right? Like, for me, it's Xenoblade. I've heard about this game, I've seen reviews on it, but I've never played it. So here I am. I've got the copy. Let's open it up. There's the background. Look at that. There's the cartridge. Looks alright. Looks decent. One thing I probably should do, though, before I get into it is check out the storage. And kind of see where I'm at. But yeah, very nice wallpaper here. You've got Shulk, and then I don't know who that is, but I'll get to know this character right here once I play it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's good to get to know, like, as good as it is to focus on a game's graphics, you also want to just get to know the game and its characters and its world and its, you know, items or whatever. Because the thing is, when it comes to gaming, and whether it's on mobile or PC or whatever, is that a lot of these games, and like even online games, they're not going to be around forever. And so when a game gets pulled off the eShelf, it's like, wow. Or the App Store, it's like, wow, man. I remember having a blast, you know. What's it gonna say? Like Super Mario Bros. 35. It was like an online multiplayer game that was only around for a limited time for Mario's 35th anniversary. And I'm not gonna lie, I loved it. Because, you know, the thing is, I don't play Fortnite, and I don't like it. I did not have the best experience with it. So, yeah, that game's not for me. But when Nintendo put out Super Mario Bros. 35, I'm like, okay, I like retro games. It's a battle royale. I'm in, but it was only around for a limited time. So, the times that I played the game, I was like, wow. The fact that Nintendo took the classic Mario games and made it into a battle royale, that was awesome. And another thing too is Pac-Man 99 is going to be leaving as well. I gotta find that email, but Pac-Man 99 is also going to be unplayable, except if you have the DLC, which I don't know. I don't think I really want to get, because it kind of just doesn't feel the same when you're playing against other people online. And keep in mind, it's a Nintendo Switch Online exclusive game, guys. So if you don't have a membership yet, you need to get it before the game gets removed. But there are some other fun games as well. But yeah, so that's why, guys, it's important when you are jumping into the world of gaming that not only do you find games that you're familiar with and that you enjoy, but you also find games that you've never played and get to know them, even if it's just. And I think that's probably why my dad's all like, I don't know, because I don't play the new games all. Like, I will have to admit, when my dad got me Skyward Sword, I played that game quite a bit, and I haven't even finished it yet. But after that, it was like, wow, I really need to start playing different games, and that's exactly what I've been doing. And because of that, he's like, I don't know, are you sure you want to do this? You better be playing that game, boy. Like, but nonetheless, though, it still feels good to just be able to try new things. And there are still plenty of other game series that I don't know about, like the Fire Emblem series. I still need to get to know that. But yeah, so this is it. I'm actually gonna go ahead and move it into my new little game card holder. I'm gonna go grab that, and then of course I'm gonna play it. But we're gonna move it in to a new home. This is the new guy. This is for all the newer games. We're gonna put it right next to Pokemon Shield, right here. My bad, guys. This thing needs to be tight. There we go. Look at that. A fresh new home for a fresh new game. I'm super excited to play this for sure. Once I'm done with this video, I'm gonna load it up. Of course, making sure the storage is okay. And yeah, so hopefully you guys kind of learned some things. And of course, hopefully you all enjoyed this video. And hey, in the comments, if you want to, let me know if I should show you the rest of my second half, because I think you guys will be surprised on how much it has grown for sure. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna go play some Xenoblade. Peace.